What is up, guys? So, today's Tuesday. I recorded a couple clips yesterday, and I just deleted them. I'm not even going to add them. And the reason why I'm not going to add them is because they're kind of lame, kind of weak, and they don't touch on the subject I'm about to get into. So, something I keep seeing from a lot of people is, they talk about their best life. The best possible life that they can be living, right? But the problem is, I feel like a lot more people talk about it more than walk it. I'm one of those, old school types where I believe if you talk it, you should walk it. Like, you should be able to carry out what you're talking. Like one of the older versions of that is, your mouth shouldn't be writing checks that you can't cash, and the problem I'm seeing with it is a lot of people talk about living their best life. A lot of people emulate the fact that they are committed to it and that they're achieving it and all of that, but in reality they're not. In reality they're failing. In reality things aren't going well. And here's the thing, I'm part of this group now, the Coaching Jungle, right? Shout out to them, by the way. And one of the members posted a question, and I found it very, very intriguing, and it ties into this, hardcore. Do you ever feel like you're an imposter? And I love that question, and the reason why I love that question is because that question is so real. It looks like I have things together, my YouTube videos. If you watch my YouTube videos without knowing me at all, for the most part, now there are a couple real raw and gritty YouTube videos that I've put out to where I've actually, given a solid in-depth look at my life, but for the most part, you would think, oh, Doug's got it together, things are right in his life, he gets to speak about these things, because he's got it on lock, this is not something that he, struggles in at all, and that's a lie. I struggle in life like everybody else does. I hit the same problems, same plateaus, same issues that anyone else does. I face the same financial struggles. I face the same, for the most part, same relationship struggles. I'm not gonna lie, my relationship is pretty badass. It's pretty solid. And the only reason why my relationship is so solid is because it's built on years and years of friendship, which is a big part of it. I don't take that for granted at all, because I've been in crappy relationships, and I've also been in the relationships that, have been phenomenal, like the one I'm in right now. I've been on both sides of the scope, and I'm telling you right now, this relationship that I'm in, this engagement that I'm in currently, is phenomenal. I'm super proud of it. But the thing of it is, I still fall into the same hooks and problems and fallouts as any other person does. There's nothing special about me compared to any of you. The only reason why I even do this YouTube thing is because it helps me. It helps me grow as an individual. Connecting with all of you out there, it helps me. I know that kind of sounds selfish, but it's the truth. It helps me. It pushes me in a place where, because I've talked it, now I've got to walk it. I've always been that type of person where if if I say it, if I commit to it, then I'm going to do it. And even if I've talked myself into something that I don't even think I can handle, I try to murder it as best of my ability and handle it because I've talked myself into it, right? But anyway, the problem is so many people are imposters when it comes to living their best life. They post all these wonderful pictures on Facebook, all these hopping photos on Instagram, and in reality, they're all just that one meme. I love that one meme I come across because it sums them up very, 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 very easily. They're highlight reels. They're highlight reels. These people that you see in the club popping bottles, taking like 20, Instagram photos with these good-looking girls or these badass-looking dudes. Those are highlight reels, man. You don't know what they are going through. Hell, they might have just spent their rent at that club just to try to flash and show off. And they go home and they've got disconnection notices, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't take everyone's highlight reel at face value that that's what their life is like, and you shouldn't be doing that yourself. Like, Eric Thomas says this all the time. I absolutely love the guy for it. He talks about partying, right? Because the majority of his crowd, the people he speaks to the most, are college students that are graduating or transitioning from graduating high school into the college world. And he says, you ain't got time to party because you got nothing to celebrate. Partying is for celebration. If you only have a 2.0 or a 1.5, you shouldn't be celebrating because you have nothing to celebrate. You ain't got money, you ain't got time to celebrate because you got no reason to celebrate. And I love that mentality because I feel like too many people try to portray that they're living some baller life when they're not. When things are a wreck and they're trying to come up with a way to put off this image of their best life. And the thing of it is, man, your best life is not about your image. Your best life is about you living your life. And take it to get there. We don't take steps to get there. We get on our Instagram, we get on our Facebook, we do the social media thing, we talk ourselves up at the church, we do all those things, and then we go home and we're swimming around in the mess of our life. And we don't actually work on it, we just portray that we've got it. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I fell off my diet. I fell off my training routines. I've been there. I've done it. I'm getting back, because I know, I need to get back on the grind. I need to get back on my progress. I got to fall in love with it again, like I've done so many times. And that's the thing. Too many people, though, they're not willing to admit it. They want to portray that they've executed their best life, and in reality, they haven't even come close. Because the thing I've noticed most is the people who flaunt what they have are the people that have very little. They're the people that have very little. The people that flaunt what they have very little. Bill Gates, Donald Trump. Well, Donald Trump's a different story. My apologies. Let's act like I didn't even say that name. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, those are two really, really good examples. If you look at the majority of the photos that they took over their lifetimes, they're wearing practically the same outfit. They wear the same clothes. They drive practically the same vehicle. Reason why is because that cuts down on their decision making. They don't have to think about their clothes. They just get up and they go. Where, Bill Gates, let's go here. Bill Gates could literally have a different outfit every year if he wanted to. No problem. Like, no questions asked. That man could wear, $100,000 suits if he wanted to. Problem is, he doesn't flash himself off like that because he doesn't need to. He's Bill Gates. He doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. He doesn't have to prove who he is or what he has, because people know. And people know because they know his success. And that's the way the rest of us need to live our lives. You don't need to be known by what you post on social media. You don't need to be known by the stories that you tell people. You need to be known by your success, by your hard work, by the labor that you put in to get what you have. Those ways of being known far outweigh you walking into a room with a $10,000 suit on. Because, that $10,000 suit may flash, may sparkle, may shine, and it'll catch some eyes, but it won't be your best life. And the thing of it is, all of us have what it takes to live our best lives. It's just whether we're willing to go there is the thing. Whether we're actually willing to do the work and get into it and get messy and get dirty and show our imperfections and ask for accountability. Like, that's what it takes to get to your best life. I'm going to get up off of here so I can get the rest of this drive into work, so I can go work on things so I can get to my best life. Because I'm not there. I'm a mess. I've got all kinds of problems. And I'm doing my best to work through them and work them out and get to where I need to go. And you guys can do the same. I hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday. I will see you guys back on here on Thursday. I love you guys very much. Stay safe. And go live your best life. Go kill it. Because you can. I said you can. The Creator definitely knows you can because He's the one who created you. So go do it. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out!